Hello everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out memeM by Kiss. Now, this is Kiss's latest comeback after Zombie, which was a fantastic comeback, by the way. But since then, they released their Hide and Seek EP and also a winter single. Now, I'm going into memeM with higher expectations than I usually do for a group's second comeback. Usually it's not until their second comeback until I gauge whether or not I even like a group or if I'm going to emotionally or even invest any sort of time into this group. But Zombie was, in my opinion, the quintessential K-pop pop song. It's the quintessential first comeback song. Like, you have set the standard for yourself immediately, and that's how good that was. And then I listened to the EP, and well, the EP was fantastic. I mean, if Twinkle is not one of the best songs I've ever heard, I don't know what is. But because of that, I have some high expectations going into this. But I also think they're going to meet it because so far, Kiss has only been going up and up going forward. But we'll see. Before we get into today's video, though, let's actually talk about today's sponsor, myself. Guys, if you enjoy our content and you'd like to support us, consider visiting our Patreon. If you're a Kiss fan, we actually checked out Kiss's pre-debut stuff on our Patreon beforehand, before they even debuted. And then also, I did a listening party for their Hide and Seek album, so if you want to check that out, that is on our Patreon. Of course, we also check out more bonus content as well. We check out variety content, both idol and non-idol variety content, K-dramas, survival shows. Right now, we're going through Produce 48 for the first time, and so it's kind of wild to see Produce 48 this many years later, and I recognize a lot of girl groups, especially like some Kiss members are in the show, so it's kind of trippy. So if you want to join us for that, visit us on Patreon. Of course, if you don't want to support us monetarily or you can't, that's completely fine. You know, what you can do is just like the video and subscribe down below. Those are two free, easy, simple ways to just support the channel. Would really appreciate it, guys. Let's get into the video. This is memeM by Kiss, and this is your form of therapy. Vastly different vibe from both their debut song and even Zombie. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, there's like a little toy box instrument that they're using in the background. That's interesting. There's like a xylophone. Oh, yes! Oh, this is a great full chorus. Oh.
Look at my eyes, deep inside, out of control.
Wow, Swan's part right there was amazing. Oh my god! Oh my god! Swan and Corner doing such a hard carry. Wow.
네 머릿속에 memeM 무릎 거침없이 memeM 무릎 네 머릿속에 memeM.
Oh, interesting. Wow. Wow. I gotta say, that's kind of crazy. Purple Kiss can really do it all, huh? I mean, their debut song was definitely on the more intensive side, but it was definitely a much more different genre than this. This was definitely more in the girl crush, heavier hip hop and trap realm, and honestly, I think they absolutely killed it. Now, I've seen the comments, all right? I've seen your comments on my videos for a lot of girl group videos where people are saying, I'm getting so sick of every girl group doing girl crush concept left and right. I totally get it, but I don't think that's necessarily what it is with Purple Kiss. I don't think that's necessarily it with a lot of groups, but Purple Kiss especially looked at the girl crush thing, and it was more like a challenge. It feels like it was more like let's put our spin on it. Like, how can we make it different? And just in terms of concepts and ideas in general, I mean, most ideas have been regurgitated and overdone multiple times throughout the industry. So, originality is not going to happen often, and the industry is admittedly the best way for it to survive is to live on riding trends, and girl crush is a very big trend for the past few years. But Purple Kiss, I think, adds something to it that I don't know if I've seen other girl groups bring to that girl crush genre before. They made it very much themselves. They added a lot of vocal elements into it. And I think having such, not just a good singer, and I think even just calling them good singers is an understatement to how talented Swan and Kon actually is in this song. Like, they sound like sophisticated singers. They bring a sophistication to the girl crush genre that you don't see too often, but they did an extraordinary job. I think this was kind of like the comeback where a lot of people stood out to me. Everyone stood out to me. Beforehand, admittedly, I knew everybody just because I watched that pre-debut stuff. But for me, previously, it was more so Yuki, Swan, and Kon who stood out to me. But I feel like this music video, everyone had very great moments of like their own center position, moments where they shined. I feel like June got I don't know if she got more lines, but during Tune's portions, whenever she's saying, I felt like the music video highlighted her more, and that's something that I've actually personally been wanting to see more. Chain had some really, really dope parts. I thought also Toshi kind of killed it. I think Toshi, she's someone who I've been kind of wanting to see a little bit more of, utilized a little bit more in their title tracks, and she was super cool here. Now, there's also an additional thing with the Korean title. It's called memeM, and originally, before I even saw the Korean title of it, the English title, it's spelled MEME, capital M, and I was like, are they saying meme? Is this gonna be a funny video? It was not. But I think what they're doing is they're creating a new word. This word doesn't exist, but based on the context of the song, it feels like they're saying, when they say memeM, they're saying memdora, which is it's within the context of the song, they're saying it's not exactly spiraling, but they're saying we're swirling in your head, we're circling in your head. This song is a hypnosis, they're getting in their head, they're getting in their brain and kind of infecting them, and so they're all over their mind, and that's what the memeM part is. So that's an interesting choice. Not often do K-pop groups actually do that, like make up a complete word and then be so bold like that. It kind of reminds me of jopping, but it works. It works. Let's check this out again because there's a lot about this I want to rewatch, talk about. Also, I don't know if Chain has like an official rapper position, if that's like an official thing, but Chain, she does so much for this song in terms of like adding that intensity and like almost like knife cut like singing, like ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well done. Also, I feel like Ida got... I noticed Ida a lot. I don't know if she got a lot of screen time, but Ida was really good here too. So I mentioned this in my first run through of the video. There's like I don't know what instrument it is. It's not a toy box. I don't think it's a xylophone, but there's a very playful, and it's definitely like in the background, so you kind of have to listen for it, but there's definitely a playful instrument in there. That's also another thing. Like, I feel like when a lot of groups do girl crush concepts, they go like super, super girl crushy, but there's still a mischievous and very lighthearted tone to this song. And I think that parts of the instrumental like that really help it. Right here too. It gives it more of like like a mischievous, playful tone, and I think it really works. Also, I have not seen this type of set in a K-pop music video in so long. The foil, like aluminum foil set, like that has not been done in forever. Also, I mean, that second chorus is fantastic. And the power that Koon brings when she says, "I'm in your head," just... That's what separates this from a lot of other girl crush songs, is the careful attention to detail, adding in extra little elements like this. I feel like songs like this really elevate the girl crush genre, and I hope that it forces the competition to also focus a little more on like add these like extra things into the choruses that really make a song sound full and just really dope.
Look in my eyes, dip inside, out of control. Damn.
No one in K-pop sings like Swan does. That portion.
Look in my eyes, dip inside, out of control. Damn.
It's chilling. It's chilling. How, again, like, it's not just that she has a good voice, like, it's her technique, Rainbow, what the oh my god. I also really like the visual look of this music video. Honestly, if we're being very honest, I have no fucking idea what's going on in this music video. They're using a lot of like bare minimalist style designs. So if you look at this main dance set right here, if you look at Ida's solo scene right here, there's not a lot going on. And there's this giant weird statue. But if you look at it, like even this, barely any set design, very, very simple lighting. Like you've got two backlights right there. You got a floodlight on her. And then you've got this shot right here. Ooh. I feel like a lot of this music video is very careful lighting and a lot of fast-paced editing. And like even though the sets feel a lot more hollow and empty, it feels appropriate for the song just because like if we're going off the assumption that they're in somebody's head rather than like it being decorated more like a music video, the emptiness of it all kind of feels more like that Mind Palace type of feel. It also elevates the music video. It just feels a lot more sophisticated. I mean, that's another thing. K-pop music videos are... I'm not, as I mentioned before, even with music, originality is... It's extremely rare to come by. Everything is an inspiration of another thing, of another thing, of another thing. But what I personally have been disliking in the music video scene for a while now in K-pop, I think for at least the past year or two, is that a lot of companies just go, oh, this is what everyone is doing, we're going to do this. Now, I have not worked specifically with various different labels at K-pop companies and stuff, so I don't know what the mindset is and what the problem is. I don't know if it's video teams in Korea that are mediocre or if it's labels asking for mediocre stuff. Because that happens, because they don't know any better. And unfortunately, even if you try to tell them otherwise, they're like, well, it worked for this group, so it's going to work for our group. It's like, no, that's not how that works. But this music video, I'm watching this and I'm like, damn, this is extremely, extremely original. This is very, very different. So that's what's tripping me out a little about this music video, but it's extremely well done. God, that shot. I love that. I love that line. Ooh, the way she sings those words. Na 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 na. Oh my God. Oh my God! Hold on. How long did she hold that note? Wow. So, something you guys, if you guys follow my videos, something you guys might have noticed in a handful of my reactions is I have mentioned specifically it happens a lot in bridges where, and it doesn't matter if it's a boy group or a girl group. There have been moments where I say, ooh, I wish they had held that note longer, like the way, especially the way a lot of these singers will hold a note. They'll hold it and then abruptly stop. And I don't know why. And I feel like Koon and Swan just gave a perfect example of how to stretch out a really long note and then how to end it as well. They don't just end it, it like trails off and it's fantastic. Like Purple Kiss is, I feel like, doing with this song what, like they're fixing all the issues I have in like other songs. They're like doing all the right little things. So I do hope that people don't, like definitely like the first 30 seconds of the song, or like the first 30 seconds of the song, you might listen to it and go, oh great, another Girl Crush song. I thought Purple Kiss was different. I thought they were doing something different, and they're doing another Girl Crush song. This is different. Like, I think if you pay attention to the details, you can tell it's different. Like, it's different. This is like the level of class that Girl Crush songs like should be held to, like the standard. It's just good.
Bam, bam, bam.
I'm not a fan of, if I were to give like one mild critique, and I'm nitpicking at this point because this is a gorgeous video, but if I'm nitpicking, I don't like any of their green screen scenes. I think it works when it's like the hand set. So like this set, I'm not particularly a fan of, just because it's very flat and there's no depth. If you can see, like, it's like her hair is dark right here, and like they look like they're like, it's 2D and they're like fused with the background. And that's a lighting issue. They needed to have more lights in there. Usually a hair light or a backlight will help. So a good example would be Ida right here, this scene right here. She's got a top down green hair light, but if you can see, the background is really dark and her hair is black. And so if they had not added this top down light, this hair light, she would look like her hair is so dark, it would fuse with her background. But you see the separation of the subject from the background because of the lighting, because of the separation. If we go here, yeah, they're silhouettes and it's not as like dynamic of a lighting, but they still pop and they still stand out. And also the whole point of this shot is that they're supposed to be silhouettes. Now I'm trying to find a specific, if I can find it. Yeah, I think it's right there. So what makes the weird handset a little bit better, in my opinion, and what separates it from that last one with like all the smoke and stuff. So yes, they are flat against this, but and mind you, this is like not even like a filmmaker thing. This was actually a thing I would compliment like the VFX team on. You can see the curvature behind them, which helps. It gives like a more understanding of the spatial depth of the room. So you can see like a curvature behind them, but also there's a natural sheen and light on these statues. And so because of what should be lighting on them, separating them from the background itself is separating itself from them. And so that's why it doesn't look as flat here, but it does look very flat here. But, you know, I'm nitpicking. It still looks good, and it's also like the last portion of the video, so. Oh my god, this is that YG Big Boom chorus outro like Blackpink and Treasure. That's crazy. And it's perfect for this song. It works. Oh, I kind of wish it was longer though. Like twice that length. Yeah, and then they're in this dude's, I mean, they're supposed to be in his head, but they're in like his cheek cavity, and that's kind of disgusting. But memeM is a 10 out of 10. It is absolutely amazing. Yes, the badass girl crush girl group genre is a little tired. You know, it's getting tired. But I think I was about to say Blackpink because I just talked about Blackpink and Treasure. But I feel like Purple Kiss, and I just realized they're both colors, but I feel like Purple Kiss really set a standard and really set a bar for like, hey, this is what girl crush songs should be molded after. And I'm not saying like it needs to sound like this, but I'm saying like just the more sophisticated and like detailed approach. I think that always really helps with the fact that Purple Kiss are not using placements and they're using in-house producers. In fact, let me take a look at who produced this song. All right, so I'm on Genius, and 김도훈, 강지원, 서영배, 이후상. So like, I think everyone except for 강지원 I think they're all, yeah. Kang Ji-won is not tied specifically. Oh, it looks like they've been working on they might have gotten hired at. Okay, so Kang Ji-won might have gotten hired at Rainbow recently because they've worked on everything Purple Kiss, like almost everything that Purple Kiss has been coming out with. But basically, this is all Rainbow Bridge team, and that's what happens. Like when you have an in-house producer, like I think the future of K-pop going forward, what it needs to be is either the idols themselves write the music or they have in-house producers who mold and carefully craft and protect their sound. Yes, Purple Kiss tried something new, but it still very much sounded like Purple Kiss because everyone in the team, the composers, the arrangers, the vocal directors, those people know what these girls are capable of. They know what tools are at their disposal, and they can use it accordingly and create a song that's unique to them. I don't know if every group could do exactly what Purple Kiss just did with memeM, you know? There are such small little moments that are so unique to a certain person or a certain person's vocals or rap styles or vocal tone that I think they made a girl crush song that's very much unique to them. And so for that, I have to give them a 10 out of 10. It's a fantastic song. It's a good, solid music video. And as I said, in just today's K-pop landscape, it is hard to feel like while watching a video, like, oh, this is different, you know? And a lot of, you know, I think the major label K-pop companies definitely put out music videos that's a little different occasionally here and there. But Rainbow Bridge is, you know, they're not the richest, biggest company out there, you know? I'm sure they have money, but they have never failed in whether it's Mamamoo's videos or whether it's One Us's videos or Purple Kiss's videos or One We's videos. I never think like, okay, whatever. I mean, if you guys watched my reaction to One We's Universe, that video is shot like very plain. It's not shot like a K-pop music video, and yet it was gripping and emotional because I think Rainbow Bridge puts even a very careful effort and thought into what goes into their music videos. And it really shows. It really comes across. And so, yeah, 10 out of 10 comeback. Purple Kiss did an amazing job. But I want to pass the question off to you guys. What did you guys think about Purple Kiss's memeM? I personally think it's fantastic. It's powerful. It's clean. And it's like the sound that we're familiar with, but it's different. And it's, in my opinion, so pleasing on the ears to listen to. But guys, yeah, I'd love to know what you guys thought. Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this video and you'd like to support us directly, remember, you can always visit our Patreon. We're going to be doing a listening party for Purple Kiss's latest album, so if you want to check that out, join us in April. Of course, if you don't want to support us monetarily, you could always just hit the like button down below. If you can't support us monetarily, we understand. Just simply subscribe. We're going to have the subscribe button for you right here, and make sure to hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload a new video. All right, we are going to have 2 videos for you over here as well. Check them out, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys.